Hello, thank you so much for watching. So this is going to be for the whole collective conscious for December 2020. So if you feel like your zodiac sign didn't resonate, or if you feel like you needed more information, more clarity, hopefully this can help. So obviously this is super general. This applies to the whole collective conscious. So there's a good chance it won't resonate, but hopefully you can get something out of this. This is focused on love, but could also apply to friends, family, money, work, career path, all that. And if you can see my cat, Venus, sitting right there, chilling in the background. She's here for good luck, right, Venus? Can you say hello? No, she's just staring at me blankly. She's like, what are you doing? Okay. So for December, we got the star in reverse. So a lot of you are kind of losing hope this December. So it makes sense, we had a really stressful year and the end of the month comes and a lot of us did not accomplish what we wanted to. A lot of us, basically all of us, had to cancel plans, had to change our perspective, had to just take another path. A lot of us were forced to, all of us really were forced to let go of control this month. So it's been a really crazy, really hectic and challenging year. So it makes sense that in December, a lot of us are feeling pretty hopeless and out of control. The Magician. This is coming up for a lot of signs, like in this exact position. A lot of zodiac signs are being challenged with the Magician. So a lot of us just want to like sit back and be by ourselves this month and kind of just be in our head and our feelings. But we are being challenged to take control. You you feel like you're not getting what you want for sure. You feel like some kind of wish is not coming true. You're being challenged to step into your power and go after what you want and actually take those action steps. So you can you can feel hopeless about the universe not handing you things, or you can get out there and you can work for what you want. You can take action. But that's a challenge for everyone this month. Yeah, everyone is really feeling like very uninspired, total lack of creativity right now, total hopelessness during the month of December. But a lot of you are coming into a soulmate union this month. So, as hopeless as many of you are feeling, there is love coming in. It could be some of you just feel like you're really in love with someone or you're really attracted to someone and you don't see it happening. Let's see. So, yeah, a lot of you had really anxious thoughts in the past. A lot of you were kind of going through like mind loops over and over. Um, a lot of you though were forced to like confront your fears. So with everything being closed, like with quarantine and everything being shut down and everyone being forced to stay at home, it really cleared out the distractions and it really forced all of us to confront our feelings, because it's so easy to distract yourself from your true feelings when you're always going out, you're always going to the bar, always getting drunk, always going to some kind of restaurant, meeting up with friends, family, everyone, meeting new people. Like all of that just makes you so. Luna, stop. All of that, sorry, all of that, hold on. Stop it! Anyway, everyone is feeling very hopeless, but a lot of that, like staying home and like being forced to cut out distraction, it really makes you think about your own thoughts. it really forces you to examine yourself and kind of clear through that energy, and you can't really repress your thoughts anymore. You have to just face yourself. So in the future, a lot of you are going to be really turning to spirituality and also turning to your friends too. A lot of you are going to be receiving support, maybe from a lover, or maybe from a best friend, or maybe a couple friends. And this is going to feel like a very spiritual union. Yeah, so a lot of you are grieving. A lot of you had to say goodbye to a lot of things, let go of your plans for the year, let go of things happening how you wanted to, kind of grieve over things that you wanted to happen, but they just never did. A lot of you are dealing with someone who's been waiting for you and waiting for you to take action. A lot of you are dealing with someone who, that's really the best way to say it. Like, they've been waiting on you, they've been waiting for you to take action, they're waiting for you to grieve and get through your grievances. And maybe you've been too upset to focus on love. Maybe all the challenges of the pandemic has really thrown you off. Um, I hope all of you did not have to deal with death or disease this year, but the sad reality is that almost all of you did, whether it was someone you know personally or mutually, maybe even in your own family. You had to deal with death and disease, and this really held you back from pursuing any type of romantic interest. So you could have just been feeling like too hopeless, like oh, life just sucks, like the world sucks, like why even try to be in love, because there's so much pain and suffering in the world, and there's so many things I had to grieve over. I lost so many people in my life. I had to cancel all these plans that I had. I had to, just nothing went my way. So when you're feeling that hopeless and you're feeling that uninspired, it makes you depressed. It makes you too sad to pursue a relationship. You're too upset. You're too stressed with everything going on. But this person has been waiting on you. They've been waiting for you to not like get over it, but like been waiting on you to process your own emotions, which you have been doing. I feel like these past few months, a lot of you have been processing how you feel. A lot of you have been forced to confront your own emotions, forced to confront your grievances. A lot of you hadn't even cried in months, and then all of a sudden it all came out. Maybe even years for some of you. Maybe some of you haven't cried for years, and then just recently it hit you, and you couldn't numb yourself anymore with drugs or alcohol. You were forced to stay home during quarantine. You were forced to face the harsh reality of life. And unfortunately, this is continuing through the month of December. We are all facing harsh realities of life. But the thing is that we're all going to realize that we have more support than we could even imagine. And it's amazing that someone someone will stand back and be patient with you through all the grief, through all the battles that you're dealing with. So, a lot of you feel very unworthy of a second chance. A lot of you are too scared to try again. A lot of you are too hopeless to give someone another chance. You're just too hopeless, you're too depressed, you don't wanna do anything, and there's a lot of waiting energy here. There's a lack of action being taken right now, and a lot of you are really, like, questioning your spirituality, questioning your faith in humanity, your faith in the world and the future itself. And we're gonna end December with this energy of continuing to feel very withdrawn. So this came up for a lot of zodiac signs. A lot of you are feeling withdrawn. A lot of people are just like in this waiting mode. A lot of people, it's been a very hard year, and a lot of us have been really too depressed, too hopeless to take action. And there's been a lot of fear, a lot of death, a lot of disease, a lot of negativity and hopelessness that we've faced this whole year, and unfortunately will continue to face during the month of December. And because of this, we kind of don't want to give someone a second chance, but you could really have a lot of strong feelings for someone, and you just feel very hopeless about the connection. So I don't really see anyone taking a big risk this month. A lot of people are just kind of holding back and kind of staying in their place. Not really, no one really wants to take a risk. But this card is a lot about having support, having a lot of emotional and spiritual support. So all of you lost something this month, this year, really, these past few months, physically. We've lost people, we've lost jobs, we've lost money, we've lost homes, some of us. We've lost so much physically. But through December, you're going to see how much you have gained spiritually and emotionally. You're going to see how much support you really have. And, maybe you don't want to take a risk this month. Maybe you don't want to put yourself out there, and that's okay. But you're going to see how safe you really are. You're going to see there's no need to take a risk. There's really no need to jump in and put yourself out there because it's been such a chaotic year. You have so much support. You are so supported by your friends, your family, and a love interest too. We have a strong soulmate energy here. Okay, so a lot of hopelessness from losing material things and a lot of not wanting to take a risk, but also a lot of seeing how much support you really have, whether that be friends, family, or a love interest. So I'm going to pull some romance oracle cards. If any wants to pop out. I had one card pop out. No? Okay. This one is coming out. And okay, all right. So this one came up for a lot of zodiac signs, healing family issues. A lot of people are struggling with their family right now. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So a lot of people faced blockages in their romantic life due to problems in their family life. So your family could have been really affected by the pandemic, or maybe they were just affected by disease and death in general. And this took a huge toll on your family, and this caused you to withdraw from your partner or your love interest because you were really forced to focus on your family right now. Everyone's really having a lot of family issues right now. This is really happening for everyone. And a lot of people are just recently realizing how much PTSD they have from their childhood. A lot of people are seeing their childhood in a
Mm,
new light, seeing it for what it was, and realizing how much trauma they experienced from people they were supposed to trust, your parents, your siblings, maybe aunts and uncles, cousins, maybe even your children, someone in your family could have caused a lot of trauma and you're just now realizing this, or maybe they're currently causing you a lot of trauma. Either or, this is definitely a factor that's really getting in the way. A lot of us are being affected by our family lives. But this is a really good card, True Love. This came out for a few signs, but this is also coming out for the collective. So this is a romance of a lifetime. So we do have love here. We did get the Two of Cups and it was upright too. So a lot of you really do have love coming in. And I mean, it's in the cards. So as hopeless as you may feel, there is true love here. It is coming in. And we got flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay, so we're being advised right now to lighten up. Like through the trauma, the best thing you can do is lighten up about it. And remember, don't take life so seriously. Don't let trauma and blockages get in the way. Obviously, that is a big issue
mm.
and something you need to work through. But at the same time, you don't have to be so heavy about everything. You can open your mind and open your heart. And there's some loving, flirty energy here. So take advantage of that. Don't let your family get in the way of true love and flirtation. Okay, so a lot of you have love coming in, even though there is hopelessness. So definitely keep your chin up. And thank you so much for watching. Have an absolutely amazing month, all of you.